Two teams that know each other well. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the New York Yankees. Coming at you on 2K Sports.
American League Baseball coming up. The Yankees at home. The tradition of Sunday Night Baseball. Welcome, everybody. 2K Sports on Major League Baseball. Team support, got to have that, and they've got it here with some 48,000 plus. Now the Yankees starting pitcher. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Anaga in the box. A win in their last contest for the Jays. And you love to get that second game in a 3-game series. They're now up 2-0 against the Yankees. Hit in the air to left center. That's one down. Now we'll take a quick look at the Yankees and how they'll be fielding defensively.
Defense going to be critical in this game. They're going to have to make the routine play and some of the spectacular plays as well against this very difficult lineup.
Something to look forward to this Wednesday. The Braves are playing away from Atlanta. They'll be taking on the Phillies in Philadelphia. It's going to get underway at 7 Eastern.
Looking forward to that one, Gary. That's going to be some kind of ball game to tune into.
First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed, 0-1.
Oh, look at that big 12-6 breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch for any hitter to stay back on. Out in front, swinging early.
Lined up the middle, and that one's down. That's the team's first hit. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, with one out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Let's see if he can stay away from that.
Bullen has a turn in the box. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball. The pitch. Swung on and dribbled out in front of the plate. Up with it now. That's one out. And the double play, they got them both. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. And the Yankees getting ready to start this one off. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of as he looks at this Yankees lineup?
Well, the southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be the top of his game. When he's on, he's usually pretty darn good. But this is a quality lineup he's facing, which means he's going to have to really execute his pitches to get out of jams.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Slider just off the black that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
A swing line to left center. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Now, let's see what Don Mattingly's got in the lineup today.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup. They're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs, really star-studded throughout.
Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Hey, guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
Here's the pitch. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
That one's drilled to short. 1. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get him.
A good shortstop puts himself in position to make the play. Right there, he did.
Oh, there he goes for second. He is safe at second base.
Gary, he has great speed, but the lead was the key. He really got off first base right there. Nice break on the pitch going to the plate. Now he's in scoring position.
Pitch on the way. Line to left, but that's going to go foul. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
So here's the State Farm strikeout leaderboard. The teams making hitters miss the most. The Twins, number 1. Second, the Blue Jays. Third, the Yankees. Red Sox, 4th. And we've got the Rangers. They are 5th.
2 of the power staffs in baseball right here. They can log some strikeouts. Gotten a lot of swings and misses, so a lot of pressure on the offense today.
Ball. Here's a slider that misses. 1-1. The pitch. Trying to hit that one to the parking lot, but missed. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. It's going to be DeJesus right there in the top 5 in home runs. There's a swing and a ball lifted high, deep down the line in right. He makes the catch. What a jump.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. first in batting average, first in hits, and they're also the #1 team in home runs, the most power in the league right now. They have the ability to drive it out of the ballpark better than everybody else.
Yes, batting now. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. Line drive. Epps is batting. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
That two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Has a big rip at that, but he's in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. Swing, and he shatters his bat as he hits this one on the ground. Throws on to first, side is retired. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. So the shutout's still underway here at Yankee Stadium. Carson gets a turn here. He's going to start the second for the home team. That's at the knees for a called strike.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Breaking ball drops low, 1-1.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
And it goes foul. The 1-2 on its way. And he fouls off another one. Headed for the middle. Oh, mercy. Look, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact. He got it. We've got Garrotti in the box. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Well, let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Checking out this guy's 12-6 curveball, it's been hit twice already.
I think the thing to recognize here is the only hits he's given up have come on that pitch. So he's going to have to be more careful about when and where he goes with it from here on out.
It's fouled away. 1-2 pitch coming. And that's another foul ball.
Well, a 1-2 count that pitch on the outside part of the plate. Borderline pitch. You still don't know if it's going to be a ball or a strike. The last thing you want to do is take that pitch for a called strike 3.
Curveball got him, 1 away.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good 2-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
Let's check out the American League wildcard race brought to you by State Farm. We're here in the home stretch of the season, first week of September. In first place, it's the Yankees. Twins in the second spot. Red Sox in third. The Tigers, fourth place. Fifth spot, the Indians. And in last, it's the Mariners.
What a great race we have with the American League wild card right now. And the wild card has been so good for baseball because it keeps so many teams in the hunt until the end of the season.
He deals. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That should be a base hit. This a great situation for some offense.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it's through. Bay ends up with a single at first. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees.
Well, even though they lost. The last game, he had 2 big hits, and that's a good sign if you're the manager of this team, that he's starting to swing the bat really well.
And Gravo settles in. Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning.
Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
Boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
Bruto at the plate. He leads the American League in walks. That misses inside, 1-0. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely leaning towards that slider a little more than he usually does.
You know, it's interesting to me that he hasn't been throwing the changeups as frequently as you'd expect. And you can't rely on that pitch all the time, but you need to get them off the fastball. And the best way to do it, change speeds with that changeup.
They pick up 3 hits in the inning. They leave the sacks full. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie.
His game just not coming naturally to him right now. Struggling a bit, 6 for his last 26 at-bats. Since the end of August, it's been a real struggle for him. He needs to find a way to put the bat on the ball and finish the season strong.
This one towards Bay. And he gets over and grabs it with the left. State Farm brings you a look at the group of arms with the best ERA for the month. Tigers, number 1. White Sox in second. Blue Jays third. Fourth, the Mariners. And it's the Yankees, number 5.
Both of these pitching staffs have gotten the
back up the middle. Gravo. On to first. That's out number 2. Brazoban into the batter's box. Pitch on the way. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. Amazingly. And we've got Godfrey batting. Take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters. He's the league leader in ribbies. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. A smash to first. The second, there's one. And they turn the double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Toronto still looking for the offense. We've got Garati in the box. Struck out swinging. Last time. He'll get a start here in the 5th. The first pitch. Ball lifted high in the air, deep down the line in right. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
The pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And Bay picks it up. Summer wrapping up. Let's look at the Yankees schedule. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. Will take on a fellow AL East team, the Baltimore Orioles. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then they look forward to a competitive team. Los Angeles Angels will be hosting. Epps up at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That's 2 gone.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
Last time up, flew out. That swung on, hit on the ground. Godfrey throws on to first in time to retire the side. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Well, it took a while, but our first run of the game had to happen. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Trudeau is the batter. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the fifth. And here's the first one. That's a called strike, 0-1.
Again, they look for runners on base so far in the game, so they've had a couple of opportunities, to be able to try to make something happen, but just have not been able to come up with a big hit or a long ball.
He singled his last trip. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Goes inside with the sinker to try to tie up the hitter. Now let's see if he goes back away.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base, and touched the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. Bullen is batting. He hit into a double play as last time. First pitch to him. Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him, 0-1. Hard grounded to short. Godfrey. And a good throw gets him 2 down. Now State Farm brings us the Eastern Division standings here as we get into September. Blue Jays out in front, first place. Yankees in second place. Red Sox in third. Fourth belongs to the Orioles. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
Well, everybody contributing in the Blue Jays clubhouse right now, and that's why they've shocked the world, sitting atop the AL East and really outperforming everybody's expectations.
It's going to be DeJesus. He homered. Back in the fifth. Here's the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, that's a swing right there. He wasn't trying to just hit a dribbler the other way. He was trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Great pitch, though. He just swings and misses.
And that one is foul. DeJesus again fouling that one off. Hit up the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. He's going to try to stretch it. Let's have a look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm, how the teams stack up in hitting. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. In third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Twins. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Well, 2 of the better hitting teams in the game right here matching up. Guys that know how to put the ball in play. It really points to the fact that they use the whole field and that they can hit any pitch thrown up there.
And he gets there in time, safe. And they will tag him out near the bag at first. D'Amico up now. He'll start the home half of the 7th. Oh for 2 thus far. Collier will be the pinch hitter. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
As a hitter with a runner on base, you want to stay aggressive when you.
He's running, heading for second. He deals. Swung on and fouled away.
Oh!
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And there's the third out. And it is that time in modern Major League Baseball. You got that. And Bays batting. Rounded out his last time up. Big B is going to come on and pitch now as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. 2 for 3 thus far. And the first pitch. Swing and a line into right center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. He's going to try for third. And now he's heading for home. Tagged at home, and he is out of there.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
Bullen in the box. Now, all of a sudden, this team's got the tying run, Steve, at the plate.
And with first base open, we're going to have to see how the pitcher wants to handle this.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. A swing, a ball hit high, deep into right field. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. This 2-run homer, clutch piece of hitting.
Well, Gary, the Blue Jays find themselves in a tie game now after all of this offense. One more big hit here, and they can take the lead.
Fresh count on DeJesus. Here it comes. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1. Steve, they have done it. They've gotten themselves right where they wanted to be, given themselves a chance to win it with a tie game.
Well, the home run just quiets.
Drill towards third. 2 away.
As a third baseman, you have to be on the balls of your feet and react as the ball crosses the plate because it gets on you quickly. He has some kind of reactions down there.
Yes, batting now. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch. And he's not in front on that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. They come up with 2 runs to pull even. Tie ball game in New York. And if you're just joining our 2. UK Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. D'Amico in the bat, and he lays one down here. Cologne, and his throw is in time for out number 1.
Well, not a bad thought trying to get something started, getting on base to start some sort of a rally, put some pressure on the defense, but didn't work out that way.
Ciafrone is the batter. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
Takes a swing at that curveball. He's behind now, 0-2. Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
Well, they made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Carson in the box now. He flew out his last time up. And the first pitch. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and he's on the potential winning run. Get ready.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Garrotti gets a turn here. He's really looking to keep this going. There are, however, 2 down.
Well, a gapper could be a game-winning base hit here, so look for the outfield to play nothing.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that one's put away to retire the side. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. This one going to extras here in New York. Epps set Again, 0 for 3 to this point. First pitch on the way. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. And he'll put that one away for out number 1. 0 for 3 to this point. He delivers. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
It's going to be Garco now. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a slow roller up the middle. 1. They pick up a run on 1 hit, nobody left. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. And Head settles in. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips. To the plate. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
To right center, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, that cutter fooled him, but he still had a huge swing at that one.
Here's the delivery. Swing and lined up the middle. And there we go, the winning run on base.
Well, anytime you're sitting on the bench, it's hard to tell what a pitcher's really throwing unless you get in that batter's box. You come off the bench very cold like he was and delivers. That is huge.
Bravo is the batter now. He homered earlier in the ballgame. He went deep in his last time up. And that'll put him on another hit.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And boy, you get 15 hits in a game. The manager can just sit back and relax. And watch his team work.
Trudeau at the plate. 2 hits, 5 trips to the plate for him. Fink gets called on to take over the mound duties as Toronto brings him in to close.
Well, they've been wise and patient to hold on to the closer until extra innings. Let's see if that patience now gets paid off.
Hit in the air to left center. 1 away. Here comes the runner for the plate. He scores. Umpire calls him safe ahead of the play.
I'll tell you what, the nerves in the dugouts on both sides kind of quivering here. Critical situation.
He's going to need to come up big right here with runners on at second and third and only 1 away in a tie game. You need big outs.
Now, this is why you play the game, Gary. These situations, it's where the stars thrive.
Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. Out. Here comes the runner for the plate. And game over. The winning run scores, and that's a wrap.
Well, the hometown fans going home in celebratory fashion, Gary, as they win this one in the final inning, getting it done in an unbelievable game.
Now, our player of the game, and I don't think it's going to be a surprise. He's got our pick in this contest.
One big hit that can change the difference of a ball game, and that's what happened today. This hitter came up with that big clutch hit, so he's our obvious choice.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm.
Desson at the plate now. And I have a feeling he's taking a real good look at the fact the bases are loaded.
Base hit here will give him a much-needed insurance run.
Cuts on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1. Last night, Blue Jays were losing. They won Game 1, opportunity to try and take the rubber match now against Baltimore. fouled off. Last outing trailed by a couple of runs, and they just can't come back.
Yeah, good pitching for the opponent, and that's just one of these games you have to look ahead and say, you know what, it's over.
And that's another foul ball. Pitch on the way. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
That keeps the runners right where they are now, 2 out. Not a lot of time left in this ball game. You cannot give them more runs.
And now I go in the box now.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement.
Ground ball towards second. Up with it. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they pick up 2 hits in the inning, but leave the bases loaded. Blue Jays 1. Carvajal is the batter now. Steve, how about a look at what the pitcher's got done?
How's he doing it? Well, he's doing it with that movement, location, velocity. He's got it all going on here, and they're just pounding him right into the ground.
Duckworth is going to be our new pitcher here as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
And it goes foul. Here's the pitch. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
K-Cam's going to give us a good look at the cutter.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes his swings anyway.
And Johnny had to do that, right?
Well, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder out there for the good of the team.
Season winding down. Here's what the Blue Jays have on tap. They wrap up the Baltimore series tonight. They'll get on the road tomorrow. A road trip, they'll match up with the Red Sox, a team that beat them pretty good in the last series. That'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. Then they look to host a team they've had some recent success against, the New York Yankees. Here's the pitch.
Strike 2.
And he looks at one in there for a strike, 0-2.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten up the swing.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
The teams who have been reaching home the most over the past 10, courtesy of State Farm. The Twins, number 1. Second, the Yankees. Third, the Mariners. Fourth, the Orioles. And it's the Red Sox, number 5. The pitch, liner towards the hole, and that one's put away to retire the side. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. Toronto not letting this lead go. And the 3-hole will be coming right up. Bullen settling in. Steve, let's take a look at those numbers off the mound.
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
And it falls in. Hitting streak continues. He's trying for second. And a quick look at how Baltimore's schedule is shaping up. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. They'll take on a fellow AL East team, the Tampa Bay Rays. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then they continue the homestand with a series that should be good. The Los Angeles Angels. Home sweet home for a while here. They'll try to make the most of it. It's going to be DeJesus. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. And the first pitch, fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch.
Oh, there he goes for second. And that one fouled off by DeJesus. Hit in the dirt. Gets it. Got one. And they turn the double play. Always looking for that trend of a pitcher. They wanted that ground ball and got it.
Now they threw it around the horn to get the double play. Nice turn by the second baseman.
It's going to be Garco now. Let's take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
Oh, does an 0-1 count put a hitter in the hole? Well, it sure does. 12 times today he's retired hitters after going 0-1 in the count.
Here's the first pitch. A line drive toward short. Diaza throws on to first. Side is retired. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Up next, Oriole. And in the batter's box, it's Davidson. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. The pitch. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
His cut fastball looks like his regular fastball. It just has different movement. So deceptive, so tough to hit.
It's the curve by him that time. He's in control with that 0-2 count. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
The 1-2 on its way. 0-2. Inside for a ball. We're even at 2. The 2-2. There's a swing and a smash. One down.
Well, in this situation, coming into the game a little bit cold, you can do anything you can to get on base. You need base runners.
That's at the knees for a called strike.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
Here's the pitch. Too far inside, 1-1. Line drive left of the bag and foul. And it's caught by DeHasty. Great diving play, and that's a hit that wasn't.
Well, you can't hit the ball any better than that. You don't often talk about wingspan in baseball. Wingspan right there was the key to the catch.
And Dobbs settles in. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a rocket toward short. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, they get a man on here with 2 outs, and now a double in the gap can tie this game.
You can feel the pressure now. You feel the excitement, the energy in the stadium.
Well, he's running, taking off for second. And he is out trying to take second.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
All right, here we go. It's that time. We're going to take a look now at our player of the game.
Well, every time a pitcher takes the mound, he'd love to be able to finish the game, Gary. But, he can't complain about this one. He pitched absolutely outstanding. Turn it over to the bullpen. But the most important thing is they got the win, and this is something he can build on for the future.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu. Descent at the plate now. Well, Yankees coming in off a loss. Now looking to rebound quickly. They hope to claim this series 2-1 against Toronto.
And the fans are waiting for something to turn this team around.
The pitch. This one's grounded to second. Head. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle.
So no runs, 3 hits, couple of men left. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. Middle of the... For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Carson at the plate. Always a marvel to watch. You just know the opportunity for him to put the ball in play is there anytime he's at the plate. Oh, 1 on the count now as we're in the 6th.
I'll tell you what, people.
Steve, how about a look at what the pitch pitcher's got done?
How's he doing it? Well, he's doing it with that movement, location, velocity. He's got it all going on here, and they're just pounding him right into the ground.
Bullen will grab a bat and hit here. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag. Now let's take a peek at which teams lead in the batting average department, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, White Sox in 2nd, in 3rd the Twins, Yankees 4th, number 5 the Royals rounded out.
But when you're playing in a game when the other team is as adept at hitting.
There's a swing, line drive, center field. And that looks like an RBI and a single. He's trying for second.
Well, you love the approach right there. He didn't try to do too much. Wasn't trying to be the hero. Just get that RBI and get that first run on the board.
It's going to be DeJesus. Offensive production. Boy, does that look good as you move along later into a ball game, and they've got a lead. Hit on the ground. He picks it up. The second, there's one. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play. Bad throw. Epps is the batter. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And that one's put away to retire the side. Pitching clinic so far. Finally, that offensive door opened with a run on the board. The Jays lead 1-0. And Bays batting. He'll lead off the 7th inning. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Oh, it's a great. Fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
Yeah, and a couple times he's gotten a little bit out of rhythm, got a few hiccups here and there, but for the most part, he's been pretty outstanding.
Well, some of the hitters have been able to put the ball in play and hit the ball hard.
Line towards second. Head. One away now. We hope you can't get enough baseball. There'll be more this Saturday. It'll be the Minnesota Twins playing on the road as they face the Indians at Progressive Field. Game gets underway 7 o'clock Eastern. Ground out victim last time through. He deals. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
Anaga settling in. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Here's the delivery. Ground ball towards the second baseman. And there's one. And that's two. A double play. Here's a look. 4-6-3 on the double play.
That's the way they teach you, whether you're at second base or shortstop. One fluid motion, get it out of the glove and get rid of it.
Bullen has the turn in the box. Grounded out his last time up. Now the first pitch. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Not letting up on that swing, but he missed it. 0-2 now.
Well, you talk about a big rip at such a slow pitch, comes up empty.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. That's caught. Side is retired. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rush you on. And we've got Godfrey batting. He's going to start the 9th inning. Duckworth will be the new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
The 1-1 pitch. Pops him up and way up there. They take care of that one.
Well, you want late inning fireworks? We've got it right here.
One of the league's best players. This is right where you want him. Last inning, he has a chance to be the go-ahead.
Gary, a bit of a stare down between these two right here, trying to get into each other's head a little bit. They know a home run changes the game.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, if you're looking for something off speed, you don't swing at anything hard. That's what he did. He wasn't expecting that speed, and he swung late.
Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike. 0-2.
This pitcher being very aggressive, throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Fastball got him. 2 down.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Ciafrone gets a shot here. Grounded out his last time through. First pitch to him. A smash to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Even game here in Toronto. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Guest is up now. It's the bottom of the 9th, and he's ready to try and make something happen here. And it makes it through. The winning run is on. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
It's going to be to Jesus. And he swing and a ball hit well down the right field line into the corner. Goodbye, home run! A game-ending home run!
Walk-off win for the home team, getting it done in extraordinary fashion. Everybody celebrating.
Now it's time to present our player of the game.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not in this one. He had only that one hit, but that home run sealed the deal for his team. You can't find a more appropriate reason to be named the player of the game.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K.
Well, it's moments like this that makes you just love the game of baseball.
You got to get your hacks in here. This is the last half of the last inning, and you could be the winning run.
Gary, both guys feeling the intensity of the game right now, trying to look calm, but you know their hearts are racing.
Hit in the air to center field. The catch is made.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
Grounded out his last time up. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. There's the swing. This ball is crunched deep into straightaway center. And it's off the wall. Goodbye, home run.
Walk-off win for the whole team, getting it done in extraordinary fashion. Everybody celebrating.
I think you'll agree we have got the perfect choice in this one for our player of the game.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you. Bullen up now. Well, the Angels won their last game. So after splitting the first two of the four, they come into game 4, 2-1 now. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Even game here in Toronto. Need of the lineup coming to the plate. Friel at the plate. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
Now these ground balls coming out because his right-hander really changing speeds.
Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. And that one. Fouled off by DeJesus. Here's the pitch. DeJesus again fouling that one off. And he fouls off another one. Here's the pitch. And DeJesus fights off another one. Hit in the dirt. Brocious. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base. Let's have a look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm. How the teams stack up in hitting. Blue Jays #1. White Sox in second. The Twins third. The Yankees fourth. #5. The Royals rounded out. Swing. Hot shot. Up with it. To second for 1. And there's 2. A double play. Brausebon into the batter's box. He bounced out his last time. It's going to be Garco now. He'll grab a bat and hit here. Up the middle it goes. Brocious throws to first. Side is retired. So no runs on one. And here we've got Coleman to hit. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speed.
He tried again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. 1 out, a runner on at second. Oh, there he goes. He squares around and he gets this one down. Del Toyas. And he gets there in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, he's trying to advance the runners with this bunt. He's not bunting for a base hit, but once he got it down, he realized this is going to be...
There he goes towards second. Oh. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. He's running, heading for second. Now he swings, hits this one very high, deep, left center field. Gone. That's good for 3. A huge 3-run homer puts them up by 2.
Now, Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
First one to Laurie, and here's the pitch. And Laurie swatted that one. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. The 2-run lead is turned into a 3-run ball game after that solo shot and a great swing.
right now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Here's the first pitch. That's a foul ball. And Steve, looks like this is right where you want to do it, towards the end of the ball game. That's a very big hit.
Well, this is the point where the pitcher needs to bowl his neck and make a statement by shutting them down. He's got to go after this next hitter.
And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. And this rolls all the way to the wall.
Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas, but that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
Well, a little ways to go here in the season. The American League wild card. How's it look? Well, let's take a look. Brought to you by State Farm. It's the Blue Jays in first. In the second spot, the Twins. Red Sox in third. Tigers in fourth place. In fifth place, it's the Indians. And in last, it's the Mariners.
What a great race we have in the American League wild card right now. And the wild card has been so good for baseball because it keeps so many teams in the hunt until the end of the season.
Guest is batting. He hit into a double play as last time. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, a great pitch and a great strike right there to get that pitch down.
Oh, takes off for third. And this is bounced foul to the left side. He takes off for third. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Bounces up against the wall. And they scored. And that makes 2 runs in. Toronto's offense creating multiple opportunities.
Because the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
It's going to be Garco now. Boy, this lineup is just pushing the pitching right now. It's tough to get anybody out.
Well, as you can see, they're just pouring it on right now. They got out to an early lead, and the hits keep on coming, and so do the runs.
And the first pitch. Hut shot towards the hole. And he throws it away. Look at the Eastern Division race now as the season winds down, courtesy of State Farm. Yankees in first place. It's the Blue Jays in second. In third, the Red Sox. Orioles fourth. And it's the Rays in the last slot. First pitch to him. Hit hard to second. Brocious throws on to first. Side is retired. So they're finally set down, but not before they have a big inning punctuated by 2 big home runs. Friel at the plate. He'll start the ninth. The pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the ninth inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you could really deflate them.
Swing and a chopper to the second baseman. Lowry's there. And that'll shut down Friel.
Winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game. It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation.
Popped up, should be playable behind the plate. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Gary, that's a slider down and away, and it just slides out of the strike zone. The best hitters in the game lay off it because they know if they put it in play, it's an out.
A 1-1 pitch, and he watches that curve for strike 2. One-two pitch coming. Fastball in there, struck him out number 2.
He just reared back and chucked it, gave him his best fastball right there, threw it right at the knees. See you later.
DeBar is the batter. Ground out victim last time through. First pitch on the way. On the way. 0-1. Good hard cutter in for a called strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Contributions from a lot of different Blue Jays today allowed Toronto to play to victory.
So the honor is ready to be handled out. Our player of the game, a very deserving candidate, Brett Lawrie. Wow, was he swinging a hot bat today.
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks, Gary, and all you can do is sit back and watch. And it's an incredible show when it's happening.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cook it.